There's draft rankings on the line. This is a fantastic tournament to play in.
1983 has been a few years. You still remember the moment, though?
I do, because it turned out, as it turned out, rather, that's the only tournament we ever won. The only one I was ever on the winning side of.
Well, let's look at this year's edition, because one of the players that a lot of we are getting closer to puck drop for this Memorial Cup in Game 1 here. We bring Ray Ferraro back into the fold, and boy, the scout cams should be on full display tonight, won't they?
Yeah, there'll be a bunch of people wearing black jackets. That's what the scouts wear, and they'll be sitting up in the corners of the rink watching these players really closely. Now, they've got a book pretty much on every player by this point in the season, but these are critical games to watch how they'll play against the very best competition. This absolutely will help determine where a player will go in the draft.
You responded. You know, one of the other players that a lot of people have been talking about. Game 1 of the Memorial Cup in the book. We bring back Ray Ferraro. And, Ray, what'd you make of the kid out there?
Not bad. I mean, I know he'll be disappointed because it's the first game of the tournament, and you really want to start kind of with a bang, and he didn't. There were some decent moments for him, but the scouts were kind of buzzing a little bit that they believe there's another gear for him to hit in this tournament.
Yeah, I think when you look at where he's at and the rest of the team going forward, one of the things I wanted to also ask you here, Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. Slides it diagonally to Stringer. Couldn't make the connection on the play. Poked away in the neutral zone by Dubinsky. Scooped up along the wall by Hudson. Oh, he had the right idea, but couldn't make that play with the pass. Shot! And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Quick pass to Veillette. Slides the puck across to Stringer. The Cataracts have it from their own end. Takes the feed. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Gets the puck in deep. The Pats have it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Stringer. Regina's got the puck in the defensive end. Now he slides it up to Hudson. Nice pass. Fires it on net. Kenonika's the victim of a slash, and the official caught that. We got a penalty coming up. Here's a chance. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision.
That penalty makes defending the lead a lot more difficult, but their penalty killers can be up to the task here.
Shawinigan's in transition. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Across the line from center. From off the outside of the iron. Shawinigan's got a hold of it along the wall. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Regina's got control of it now from their own end. Moves it quickly over to Hudson. Slides the puck across to Bourgeau. Now a quick pass to Dubé. Too much traffic in the lane. Regina's got the puck. Along the wall. Bateman's got it in the defensive end. Here they come on the rush. Big save. Puck scooped up by Dubinsky. And he takes the pass. This one-sided affair finally nearing the end. Shawinigan's moving it along the wing. Regina's got the puck inside the defensive zone. With some open space at center. Puck grab by Dubinsky. The Pats looking against the half wall. Oh, he'd like to have that pass back. And he takes a shot. And he comes up with it. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up. Officials are ready to get set for another face-off here. Here in their own end. Massacot's lugging the puck. And he maintains possession of the puck here. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. Back at the point. point, they set it up. Let's see what the officials are calling. The Pats are off to the box. Interference the call. There it is. Final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. The Cataracts fall and fall hard tonight, Greg.
Not a very good game. The final score probably not indicative.
Two down, one to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck.
White's ready to go.
Tosses it to Stringer. Oh, they probably want a redo on that.
It doesn't really matter that the power play didn't score. They've got such a nice lead. But I'll tell you, as a guy that made a living on the power play, I wanted to score every time I was out there.
Feeds it to Hudson. Makes a move in front. Quick stop by Constantini.
He bails his guys out again. I mean, he probably could use a little help. The guy's standing right in the middle of the ice to shoot this puck, but he tracks it and makes a really good save.
Grabs it in his own end. All alone. He scores! Look at that, the breakaway and the finish. Too sweet.
Now you get out in the clear, and if you're confident, you feel you're going to score every time. Look how smooth he was on that breakaway to put it away. Wow, he rifled that past the goaltender. He had such good speed, the goalie's backing up quickly. I like this by the coach here, James. He's gone to his youngest player, the rookie, and he's reminding him to play safe at this time of the game. You got the lead. You don't necessarily need another goal.
Takes a holiday. Regina's on fire tonight, and they show no signs slowing down in the third.
This has been almost a perfect hockey game for them. When they look at the video, they're going to be really happy.
The Pats grab possession of the puck. Nice zone entry from the middle. Regina's looking to break out of their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Oh, they couldn't connect on the play. Staios carries the puck in his own zone. Regina's gained possession along the boards. Moves it to Misak. And it's a quick pass to McCavish. Regina's got the puck in their own end. And play continues here. Lets it go! Turns it aside!
Costantini's no different than anybody else tonight. I mean, that's a good stop that he makes, but he hasn't been very good, and the team has played rather poorly.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Regina's clicking on all cylinders tonight. They've added to the lead, and this is a total rout. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. And that's offside, stopping the play. In the final moments of this period, we are in blowout territory right now. It's 5-0. McTavish has won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Regina's got the puck. Hudson swooping in on the attack. From point blank, scores his second of the night.
Well, things go well for you if you're scoring multiple times in a game. This has been a terrific night.
Let's send it back down to Ray. Ray, correct me if I'm wrong. The rookies look good out there tonight.
Oh, I think he's been excellent. And really, it doesn't matter what you think or what I think. It matters what the coach thinks. And he gave him a little tap on the shoulder. He gave him a job to do. And the kid has been excellent tonight.
Regina's all too aware there's no mercy rule in hockey. They continue to apply the pressure.
No, they're laying a beating on these guys now. It may be time to lay back just a bit.
Hudson's moving the puck through his own zone. Trying to clear. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. Lets it fly. Glove save by the goalie. Costantini's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Puck is dropped. He wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Pats scoop it up along the boards. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Here's a chance. There's the horn, and it's time to breathe. Well, props to the man with the mask tonight as he gets it done in a big way.
Yeah, throwing a shutout up on the board is an awesome thing for a goal.
I guess the good news is for the youngster is that he's got room for improvement going into this semifinal, Ray.
He does. I mean, I've seen him play much better than this. I've seen him be more consistent with his energy and the way that he handles the puck. The question is he talked himself into a hole here? Because when you're young, you can do that pretty easily. I think there's a big game in front of him.
Well, speaking of which, there's another big game to focus on here. Ray, you've played in a Memorial Cup final. Can one player in a team game really kind of turn the tide here?
He can, because it's one game. If you're talking about the whole tournament, I'd tell you no. But this game can be tight, and you need a big play from somebody. Why can't it be him? He's shown throughout the year that he can be a difference maker, and you got one game, one chance, and
Welcome back. James Cybulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. It has been a thorough dismantling through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if they can try to change that here in the third. You know you love to hear Ray Ferraro's takes, and he is between ice. Do you continue to press here with the lead raiser, or do you try to play it safe?
Well, it's a fine line, but the coach is reminding the players that safety trumps everything else. If a play's there, make it, but for the most part, they want that puck in front of them and playing a defensive posture.
Here's your change.
McDonald's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off.
Kuznetsov up and ready to join the play.
Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out.
Even though they don't get one on the power play here, they still have a comfortable lead. The one thing you don't want to do is give up a short-handed goal. Maybe that sparks the other team a little bit.
Quick feed down low. Manages to hang on. Can't make it work. And now it's over to Hudson. The Sea Dogs cross the blue line and are on the attack. Keeps hold of the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Fails to find the open man. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Works it across to Lassard. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Passes it over to Hudson. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Petnote's going to cover up the puck here for a whistle.
He makes a safe play and kills the play before any other damage can be done.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Pats lead at 4-1. Dubinsky's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And that's broken up. Diagonal pass to Hudson. And sends it just out of reach. The Pats move the puck in the defensive zone. Grabbed along the board by Stringer. The Pats have it from the corner. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop as he got a piece of the blocker on it. Being stopped by the keeper.
Patino's fought that puck all night long. He makes a good save there, James, but it's been a long night for him, and the guys in front of him haven't been much better.
And there it is! Your Memorial Cup champions!
The pinnacle of junior hockey. These kids have gotten to the very top of it.
Ray, you got a much better look down at ice level, but, man, the emotion that I'm seeing from this vantage point, losing sucks and winning sure is awesome.
Well, it's pretty easy to tell the two apart, and
Yeah.
I don't really want to walk over to the loser side right now. They're pretty disappointed. They got their heads down. They can be proud of their effort, but that's not going to make them feel good right now.
So you don't want to tell the guys in the truck right now that you want the loser assignment right now?
No, that's not for me.
Okay, I guess that's me again. Can't always be easy for one end of the ice, but love the RESBECT.
Man, it's so hard to go through there and try to be respectful to the guys that have just beaten you. But really, it is a great tradition that I think enhances the sport.
This never gets old at any age group, but when this is your living, when this is your life, boy, this has got to be special getting the trophy.
Well, to hoist it up over your head, to have all your teammates celebrate with you, what an amazing feeling it has to be.
Oh, they get to take the tour with the championship. I can't even imagine what that feeling must be like.
What an amazing accomplishment to win, and it must be such relief to get your hands on the trophy, to realize this is it. This is what I played for.
Team photo, man, this is just mugging for the best selfie and camera shot ever.
This looks like such a fun place to be. Everybody jumps into the picture. You get it with the championship trophy, and it's something you'll always have.
An impressive team victory. Ray, look, I mean, so much now. The draft is the next thing we focus on. What'd you make of the kids' performance here at the tournament?
Well, I guess it was okay. I mean, I had some hopes, James, for him that he was going to really take a jump here in the draft rankings because I think he's a really good player. I talked to a few scouts, and they felt the same thing, and it was just a middle-of-the-road performance. And I guess now it's up to the scouts to decide how much do they weight this tournament versus what they saw over the last year or two.
That's Ray Ferraro joining us here on the show. To uneven performances having to carry me on a nightly basis.
Yeah.
What'd you make of the kid as we get now focusing on the draft here as the next step?
Well, just okay for a tournament for him. You can see almost every game there's one or two instances where you say, yeah, that's why the scouts love him. But there was more that I think gave me a little bit of a pause on where I'd take him in the draft. The scouts seem to be the same way, of kind of like of two minds. You talk to one team, they like him a lot, another team not so much. And this will be an interesting month for him as he tries to get himself to the draft without driving himself crazy thinking about it.
Yeah, we'll do that for him too as we continue to debate this in the coming weeks ahead. Thanks for this, Razor.
You bet.
Thanks very much for the call, Randeep. And that kind of reminds me of another scenario that I had heard over the weekend at the Combine, that the Toronto Maple Leafs had a lengthy conversation with the youngster. And, you know, with the two sides interviewing, from what I heard from the Leafs, they were quite impressed by the demeanor and the poise and the maturity by the young man. So let's see how it plays out on draft day, but that might be a fit in Toronto for the kids. So we'll wait and see how it plays out. All right, back to the phones we go. Ray is on line 4. How you? So from what I'm hearing coming out of the Combine this past weekend, the Los Angeles Kings were said to have a very good conversation with the youngster. Now, where does that look like? How does that all evolve in Hollywood and the kid? I mean, is there a fit there? I don't mind it. We'll see how it all plays out because there's a lot of moving parts between now and draft day. But the Kings said to be very high on the youngster here from what I'm hearing. Okay, still to come here on the show, joined by one of the top draft analysts. The St. Louis Blues were said to interview the kid, and when you look at that sort of veteran leadership already established with the organization, a place for a young player to fit in, what a great place to marinate, learn, develop for a team that has now established a strong winning tradition in recent years, where they have become really one of the model franchises of the last several years in the NHL. So the Blues, a team to watch, and could be a great fit for the kid going forward. Hey, what else is a great fit right here on this show? This is a tricky one when we look at this one particular kid, and, you know, there were a lot of expectations, a lot of hype on him going in, and I wonder if maybe he just felt the scrutiny being a little too much. And I always go back to years ago, you know, there was a player, young Alan McCauley. He was projected to be a top 5 pick in the NHL draft. His stock dropped. He wound up being a 3rd or 4th round selection, and he became a legit player. It was a steal of a pick back then, and I think this could be...